All right, welcome back. We're gonna dump these molds here. All right, so it's not 2:11, it's about 50 minutes that these have been sitting here. I just gave them a quick little test where I cut into the side of the mold and just kind of gave a visual test to see how thick my molds are. And all I did was just slice off a little piece of clay, and then I looked at the thickness of that. These two actually a little bit thinner than Celia's here. The reason for that is I poured this mold probably like, not 100, well over 50, well over 60 maybe times by now. And because of that, it's just absorbing, it's just taking longer to absorb. And that's just gonna happen over time. There will come a day when this mold just doesn't work very well. And that'll be sad because that means I'll have to remake it if I wanna make these cups. However, Celia's is brand new. And because of that, it absorbs faster. And I'm gonna dump out the slip right now. So I just wanna break the surface. What happens is it forms a thin skin on top as it sits in the mold. And the other thing here, which is not gonna worry most people, but it'll worry Celia when she comes back, is that it's not guaranteed, but the first one might fail, right? As in, like, when I try and take it out of the mold, it might stick to it, the walls might stick to the plaster or something, and it'll just rip apart. And that's because the way to make this is that there's a lot of, there was a clay model that she was working from, there was a lot of mold soap that was built up, and so although it can kind of work its way through all those things, it's also having to like grab onto those things, which is creating some inconsistencies, is more or less probably what's happening there. Alright. The other thing I need to do is put some sticks on it, because what's going to happen here is it'll be like maybe just big enough to sit over top of my bucket. Actually, that's going to be fine. Sometimes you need some sticks. This looks like it's actually going to be just big enough to sit over top of my bucket without being precarious and possibly falling off. Right, and there's not a beautiful way of doing this, just kind of want to get this bottom edge over it because when I pour, it's going to want to lift on down, but just going to get my hands up here, and flip it over, and do kind of a little swirly until it stops dripping. If you look in there, you can see it's just all, well, it's hard to see it, but you'll see it once it's dry. Then we just let it sit on top like this. Come back to that later. Mine, I'm gonna leave. I'm actually not gonna pour them in right now. I know that might be sad, but it looks like mine are just a little too thin for my liking. I'd like them to be a little bit thicker. Again, the reason is they're older. All right, but mine will, and I poured these for the Visit Art Day. Mine will come out. They'll look nice. Let me come around, I'll show you. All right, so when I get done, they'll make these little guys. And I'll just have to clean up some mold lines, so it'll be nice, you can kind of see what happens. But you'll also get to see what they look like when they come right out of the mold. I have a piece of paper with a board on it over here, and you can see that just off camera. And that's so when they dry, they kind of shrink on that paper. All right, so I'll have one more video here to kind of show you what happens when I pop that out of the mold. And then that'll be kind of the slip casting. What's going to be great is we're going to get that table. That's still going to happen. Now, that timeline might have extended naturally, but it's still going to happen. So we will have that table. What you see here with buckets and all that is just going to go away. We'll just have an awesome table where you just dump it right on top. It'll go back into the filter. Makes everything so wonderful, smooth, easy, amazing. All right, check back soon.